welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my top 5 foundation picks from the drugstore which are affordable. So I know it's going to be very difficult for y'all to go and find a foundation which is going to suit you since there are so many options available in the market. So here I am to help you out to pick any of the foundations which y'all would like. So let me tell you, my skin type is basically oily. Like my T-zone is pretty oily and the rest of my face is not actually that oily. It's more like a normal skin tone, but my T-zone tends to get very oily. So most of the foundations are catered towards oily skin tones, but there are 1 or 2 foundations which are also good for normal to dry skin tone. So without further ado, let's get started. So let me start with my 5th one to the first one. The 5th one being my Revlon Color Stay Foundation. This is in the combination to oily skin tone formula. Now it comes in different other formulas like a dry skin tone or a normal skin tone or a combination and an oily, and there is a combination and normal skin tone type thingy, I suppose. So I have this combination to oily one in the shade Warm Golden, and this has a SPF of 15. I bought this foundation I think around 2 years ago, and let me tell you, this foundation is bulletproof for oily skin tone. It just does not make you oily at all. The only problem that I have with this foundation is that there are not many color ranges. Like most of the shades that they have are having a pink undertone, and us Indian girls have normally a olive skin tone or a yellow undertone kind of a skin tone. So that is the only problem that I have with this foundation. Even this one is a little bit on the pinkier side, and it's just the shade that I don't like, but the actual formula, and I use this on a regular basis, by the way. I use this not completely as a foundation, but when I go on to apply a foundation and just want to cover certain areas where I feel that I need a little bit of evening out, that is when I use this foundation, and love this foundation. So the texture of this foundation is not very thick. Like, it's not very thick, it is a little thick, but more on the runny side. So this is what the texture of the foundation looks, and it is a very full coverage foundation. I think I forgot to mention it, it's a full coverage foundation. That is the reason I absolutely love this, because then I do not have to layer like 2-3 layers on top to cover my entire face. So love that fact about it, and it is super easy to blend out as well. And the price of this is 995 rupees, but you will get this on an offer here and there on Nykaa or Amazon or something of that sort. So this is again a very good option for oily skin tones out there, for normal skin tones as well, because they have different formulas. Only thing that is a problem is the shade. So in case you get the perfect match for you, this is gonna be a very good buy. So the first foundation that I want to talk about is this L'Oreal Infallible Stay Fresh Foundation. This is in the shade Radiant Beige. Now let me tell you, this was my first ever foundation that I ever bought. Oh, actually no, it was a second foundation. The first one was a different one, but this is a second foundation that I ever bought, and oh my god, since that time I fell in love with foundations. This is the actual foundation which made me start using foundations. Before, I never used to use foundations, let me tell you that. I only used to use a concealer. This is the foundation which I started with, like the second foundation that I started with, and I absolutely fell in love with foundation. That is how I started using foundations. So this specifically, this one is absolutely amazing. Again, it is of the same texture as the Revlon one, but it is way more like, it is my skin color, so it matches me perfectly. That is the reason I tend to use this foundation more than the Revlon one. But again, love this foundation for oily skin tone. I'm just gonna show you. Again, it is the same consistency as you can see. It's very creamy, very easy to blend, and it says it gives you a 24-hour wear, but I think it lasts for around 12 hours on me, because I have that problem of excessive oil on my face. So after the 6 hour mark, I start getting a little oily, but once you pat it down and use a tissue paper or blot your face and set your face, you are good to go again. So this is what the foundation looks like. Amazing coverage. It is again a full coverage foundation. Let me tell you that if you want a full coverage foundation for everyday wear, this is the one that you should go for. And I think this costed me around 1200 rupees. I actually don't have the cost. Oh no, it is actually of 1325 rupees, but again, you will get this foundation a little cheaper if you go on Nykaa, Amazon for looking for offers. You will definitely get this foundation for around 1200 or 1100 rupees, because that is how much I bought this foundation for. So now the third foundation that I want to talk about is again from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the shade Buff Beige. Now, as I was telling you, that is my second. The fourth foundation, that is the infallible one, is my second purchase. This was my first purchase, and at that time when I had bought it around like 4 years back, I think, I never used to use it because I never knew how to use it, and I had kept this in the back of my drawer and I never used it. But then as I started seeing videos, other people, other beauty gurus, they used to rave about this foundation, and I thought, why not give it a go again and try it out and see whether it was just me who did not apply it properly, or whether it was the foundation. So I tried it again and I fell in love with it because it is so lightweight, and again the shade matches me so perfectly. This is a very lightweight foundation. It gives you a medium coverage, but you actually won't feel like you have foundation on your face after you apply this one. So I got this for 690 rupees. I think you don't get this bottle in India. You get a different packaging, and I think that is for around 995 rupees. So again, this foundation is not as thick as the previous two. This is way more runnier. So this is what the foundation looks like. It is more on the watery side and it gives you a medium coverage. So if you're wanting to go for a foundation to apply on a regular basis, which is lightweight and not heavy feeling on your face, you should totally go for this foundation. And again, this is good for all skin types, oily, dry, normal. This foundation is going to suit each and every skin tone. So that was my third pick from the drugstore. So now let's move on to the second foundation that is my absolute favorite, and that is the one which I'm wearing right now. So I bought this foundation. Let me tell you which foundation I'm talking about first. This is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation, and this costs rupees 795. Again, very affordable. This is what the foundation looks like. I am in the shade 2.5. Oh my god, this foundation absolutely stunned me. I did not know that this foundation is that good. I was very skeptical before buying this foundation because I thought I have so many foundations, why to invest in this one? But I heard so many good reviews about this foundation, so I thought, why not give it a try? So I bought it finally, and I think I did a first impression or something. I'm not really sure about it. I don't think I did a first impression. I did not do a first impression, like a proper first impression on this foundation. I did a whole full face of first impressions in which I use this foundation, and ever since then I have been using this foundation non-stop. Again, it is such a beautiful foundation. It is gonna suit every skin type out there. Oily, normal combo, this is gonna suit you. The texture of this foundation, again, I don't know how to explain it to you, but it is again a very lightweight foundation. Even right now I feel like I've not applied this foundation and it lasts me all day long. Let me tell you that the entire day I do not get that oily, but I do get oily. Once you pat it down, you remove your excess oil by powdering your face and blotting your face, you are good to go. Let me show you the texture. Again, it is kind of runny, it's not very thick. So this is what the texture is like. It is a medium to full coverage foundation. One pump will give you a medium coverage, but if you want to have a fuller coverage, you will need a second pump. And this foundation, even after layering it up, does not feel heavy at all. I don't know what Pack has done. Pack has done such an amazing job with its products. I am so amazed by them. Each and every product that they release is absolutely stunning, from highlighters to eyeshadows to foundations to mascaras. Beauty blender, oh my god, beauty blender from Pack is amazing. So congratulations Pack, I absolutely love their products, and the foundation is just amazing. So I would recommend you guys to go and check this foundation out. You are gonna be amazed and you are gonna love it. I am sure about it. So the only one remaining is the best, like the top foundation that I would recommend you guys. And I think most of you guys must have guessed it because I use it on a regular basis, and I have been saying that this is the favorite foundation that I absolutely love. Like every single time I talk about that foundation on my YouTube channel, I rave about it. I can guarantee it that I rave about that foundation every single time I apply it on my face. So let me kill the suspense, which is not actually a suspense. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel and are watching my videos since a very long time, you know what foundation I'm talking about. So let's introduce you to my favorite foundation of all time, the first foundation that I would pick among all of them. That is my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. This is in the shade 310. You know, it's like I'm gonna speak a lot about it, and it's just not gonna justify how good this foundation is. This foundation is gonna suit every skin type out there. Normal, combination, oily, it is gonna suit you. So I'm just gonna tell you what the price point of this is. I think you get this for 525 rupees, and again you will get it on an off for a lesser rate on all the websites like Nykaa, Amazon, and I think Nykaa has the sale going on, so you are gonna get it way cheaper. Again, this foundation is a little bit runny, and it's a medium to full coverage foundation. So one pump is gonna give you a medium coverage, second pump is gonna give you the full coverage that you need. Again, if you layer this foundation, you are not gonna find it heavy on your face at all. It is again a very lightweight foundation, perfect for summers. This is what the foundation looks like. Again, the textures of all the foundations are very similar. Just this one and the Pack foundation and the L'Oreal True Match is runny, and the Revlon and the Infallible one have the same kind of a texture, which is a little thicker than the rest of the three. So this is what it feels like on your face. It is so buttery and blends like a dream on your face. It actually blends so easily. You do not take that much time for your foundation to blend on your face. This foundation is the best. Try it out. If you haven't tried it out yet, go try it out. You are gonna love this foundation specifically. I think I've said this for each and every foundation by now that I love them, but since it is my top 5, they have to be my favorites, right? So yeah, my Maybelline Fit Me foundation is my first pick, is my Ride or Die foundation. So yeah, and also let me tell you, they do not have that many shades in India right now. They have very few shades. So like for a very darker skin tone, they have 2 shades. For medium skin tones, they have 3 shades, and lighter skin tone has only 1 or 2 shades. So Maybelline, please get more shades so that it caters to all skin types. Otherwise, you can mix and match your foundation, like buy 2 different colors, mix it and make it your own color. But that is gonna be a pain, I know that. So that is the only issue that I have with this foundation, that they do not have that many colors. But otherwise, this foundation is the bomb if you find your own color. So that's it for this video. Those were my 5 picks from the drugstore, which are affordable. I hope you guys like it. I hope this video helps you guys pick out foundations in case you all are looking to buy new ones or are looking to invest in a good foundation. And let me tell you, all these foundations are very good for beginners as well, because they are very easy to use. At least the first 3, that is Maybelline, Pack and the L'Oreal True Match foundation, they are very easy to use. So for a beginner, it is gonna be just perfect. So yeah, if you want me to continue this series, the top 5 series, so that you know top 5 series regarding anything like lipsticks, concealers, foundations, setting powder, brushes, whatever you all like. Let me know in the comments below so that I can do it for you all. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!